that for in order to pass the exams at the end of the year, we needed to have privacy. Would he build us some huts in the apple orchard? Is that still the apple orchard on the right? No, but it was then. And so he said, how do you guarantee that you don't just spend time there, I don't know, doing games or something? And so David Freeman, does that name ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
David Freeman and a third boy whose name I can't. Howard Flanders.
Right.
Howard Flanders became quite an important physicist in America.
Right.
And David Freeman and Howard Flanders and I convinced Mr. Harris, against Mrs. Harris' better judgment, to build us each a sleeping and study hut.
Yes.
And they were right in the back here.
Well, your tradition went on for a very long time because we used huts for sleeping and study right up until the mid-1990s.
Really?
When social services said we weren't allowed to.
We invented this.
There you go.
And
they were the most popular rooms in the school.
But you know something?
And social services said you couldn't do it
Mrs.
anymore.
Harris
Why not?
insisted that there would be no radio in these huts. So David Freeman, because we could not get wire to do this, David Freeman laid pipe underneath, real pipe, and we got radio through the water pipe. Oh yes, you were very inventive.
Children today are just as inventive.
Yes, good. And I see the school rooms are there still.
Yep.
That's lovely, lovely.
And then up here is what will have been, I think, your science laboratory.
Yes, right. And, I should tell you a story about the science lab. The school, of course, was vegetarian then. And there were 3 of us who wanted to eat meat.
Right.
And so somebody got a key to the science lab, and we used the Bunsen burners.
Oh, goodness.
Someone knew a butcher in town and got hold of some pork ribs or something, and they were kept under the bed and they were slightly off base, but they were then in the middle of the night. We went over the transoms into the lab, and we used the Bunsen burners to cook. And the next morning, on Monday morning,
You were all ill.
the physics master said, "It smells very strange."
Yeah.
So it did.
That's very good. This is a new building. This is
Oh, yeah.
for IT and English,
Oh,
Okay.
fabulous,
computing and English.
fabulous.
And this is now the library, but this used to be, I think, the science labs.
Ah, okay.
I think you are right.
Should we go and have a look and see if we can smell the ribs? Come through.
Thank you. Wow.
This is now the library.
Nice.
Hi, James. So this would have been a science lab, I think.
It's very likely. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. No, I don't really remember it as a lab, but it's quite possible it was. But
This might have been
there
a
were
classroom, and
doors.
this might have been the lab actually, the room with the high ceiling perhaps.
Yes, I think you're right.